We are learning new details about a crane collapse at the Post Falls Dam this morning. Tens of thousands of residents across Spokane and Kootenai counties got an alert on their phones from the National Weather Service warning the dam might fail, and they were under a flash flood watch. Now authorities are confirming the dam is stable and there is no danger to the community.
Operations and Dam Safety performed our joint inspection approximately 1 hour afterwards. So it was around 10:15 or 10:20 when we were able to make that determination and stand that down.
It is still unknown what exactly caused the crane to collapse. The crane operator was taken to the hospital with what were described as non-life-threatening injuries, but they are asking people not to fly drones over the Post Falls Dam now. Avista says if drones continue to fly over the area, they will have to get law enforcement involved. And as we mentioned, that collapse triggered the National Weather Service to issue the flash flood watch, leaving many alarmed and confused. KREM 2's Cody Proctor brings us more to the story tonight. She is live in the studio to break down why that flood watch went out in the first place. Cody?
Well, that flash flood watch went out because the National Weather Service says they were following the emergency procedures already in place for the Post Falls Dam. It was canceled in less than an hour.
And it's a rare event that when we do this.
This being the flash flood watch sent out by the National Weather Service after a crane collapsed at the Post Falls Dam Tuesday morning. NWS hydrologist Robin Fox says it started with a phone call from the dam's operator saying they were activating their emergency action plan for potential failure.
The National Weather Service is one of those stakeholders that gets notified because we issue the alerts for watches and warnings of any type of failure.
Fox says that prompted the Weather Service to issue the flash flood watch as part of their procedure. That went out right before 10 a.m. It was canceled less than an hour later after getting word the dam was safe and the emergency action plan scaled down. Ryan Bean manages plant operations and maintenance at the Post Falls Dam.
Part of our temporary construction emergency action plan includes a list of notifications. Those include our internal and external agencies.
One thing to note, NWS issued a watch, not a warning, which is on the lower end of their emergency spectrum. According to the Weather Service, a watch means conditions are favorable for an event to happen, such as a flash flood, but doesn't mean it will. It's issued to allow people who can be impacted to get ready. A warning means the event's imminent or already happening, and people need to take action.
Given this time of the year, there's not much water in the rivers right now, but still any sudden release of water could be hazardous because we're not used to that at this time, any change in the flow right now.
Now, while both Avista and the National Weather Service says they followed their emergency protocol, some emergency responders, including the fire chief for Kootenai County Fire and Rescue, say while they understand why the flash flood watch was put out, they questioned if it was needed and wished they'd been coordinated with. In studio, Cody Proctor, KREM 2 News.